Brewskis, blood, week 18, blood, match, and Brewskis, blood, week 18, and
Playoff. Implications. Playoff. Implications. That did not work as the
implications. It's too many syllables for that fast.
I was hoping it would sound better than it
Too
did.
many.
All right, Bets and Brewskis listeners.
Hell yeah.
We are here, week 18
Wide.
of the NFL season. Essentially, just a playoff weekend, boys and girls. We got implications out the wazoo.
Playoff games or meaningless games.
That's
all we
exactly
have.
right. Yep. And we got Saturday football. There's no Thursday night football, sadly. I love Thursday night football.
That's okay.
But we got
But-
Thursday night hockey on.
Thursday
right.
night hockey, what?
Yep.
We got 4 games.
We got
We got
One
more.
time.
we got the quad box.
We got the quad box.
Oh, Scott Hansen up in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We want to just go ahead and start it off with Saturday.
Do we have
I
any
don't
news
think-
from this week,
yeah.
really? We have a ton of backup quarterbacks in this week, so it does make it difficult. There's a lot of games that are you don't know exactly what's going on.
Betting is
Dal-
going to be kind of hard this
Yeah.
week.
Dalvin Cook signs with the Ravens today.
He's on the practice squad right now.
Yeah.
They all call him up
I'm
for
sure
the
he'll
playoffs.
be.
Yeah,
Because
he'll be up
we're
there for
pretty
the playoffs.
light.
Yeah,
We've got Justice Hill and Gus Edwards.
I think that's a pretty good pickup for you guys. I think
I
Dalvin
like
Cook,
it. I like
Dalvin
it.
Cook is still good. He was good last year.
They're just
The-
not using him anymore.
the Jets- yeah, the
Second
Jets
down
just-
running back right
Yeah,
there.
the Jets are just idiots. So,
Yeah.
but all right, I'm good. Just dive into this.
Well,
weekend.
and also Brees Hall's a dog.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true.
you
but
can't-
I don't know how you don't give Dalvin Cook at least a couple more touches.
Yeah.
All right.
Just didn't want to pay him,
Third down
probably.
back, baby.
True.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this weekend slate of games. Starting at 4:30 on Saturday, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling up to Baltimore to take on the Ravens, led by
Hell
Tyler
yeah.
Huntley, the old
Tyler.
backup legend himself.
Well,
The best.
Right now, the
the
Steelers.
backup Super Bowl, Rudolph and Snoop.
Snoop.
That's his nickname. Yeah. Pittsburgh is currently a 4-point favorite. Over/under is 35.5. Now, before this week, the line on this game would have been somewhere around like 8 to 10, right? Is Lamar Jackson and the other starters really worth
Well,
like
are they-
16 to
so
18
that was
points?
my question to Brenton. Are they sitting everybody? Like
Yeah.
is Roquan, Patrick Queen, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton? Like
Now,
is
this is-
everybody
I
sitting?
haven't seen the whole list. My assumption is they're either going to sit or they'll only play the first quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe a couple drives.
'Cause-
That's my assumption.
The Ravens are the best preseason team of all time. They love games that mean nothing, right? They make these games the
Yeah.
most hype thing ever, and then knock out a division rival from the playoffs.
They might take. They might.
That's
want
what I'm saying. 4 points is crazy to me.
I'm actually going to take the Ravens money line
Yeah,
because Tyler Huntley's not a bad backup.
And here's my other thing. I might wait till Saturday because public gets on this. They say, "Oh, Lamar's not starting.
Well,
This is a win and get in for the
Public's already
Steelers."
I hate to tell you, the public's already gone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
And the line started out this week at like 3.
yeah.
The under is still very much. in
Everybody's
play.
on the Ravens, and the spread's
But
got
I
easier
think-
for them to cover.
I think the Steelers are gonna get some money here on Saturday.
I'm going to take the Steelers -4, and I do actually like what Brenton's spilling too. I like the under 35.5, especially if most of their defense is going. Definitely hammer the under. I'm talking
Yeah,
Ravens.
that's-
Like if
And
Hamilton
even the
Roquan-
backups, the scheme that we've had has just really worked this
Yeah.
year.
Ravens
And the Steelers
first
can't
half.
fucking score.
Ravens first half maybe the play.
Yeah, maybe.
If they pull their starters after the first half, maybe. I don't know. I'm curious who's all going to be starting. I just think the Steelers being a 4-point favorite, these teams always play close. It does not matter who's playing. I mean, Tyler Huntley beat them last year, week 18. Right?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So-
for me, strictly the money situation where all the money's counted. That's the only reason I'm going with the Steelers.
I'm going to
Yeah.
throw a balloon on Ravens money line and under 35.5.
Yeah.
Don't hate it.
I don't hate the under. I
Because
just
the boys, even the backups, want to be like, man, fuck the Steelers.
Steelers put up
And I would
30
assume
points
if
last
the
2
Ravens
weeks.
win, it would probably have to be under 35.
I don't know. Tyler Huntley's a good backup. He could put up some points.
Is Zay going? Is Odell going?
I don't think
Obviously,
Odell's
no.
I
going.
guarantee Odell's not going to go because he needs to be healthy so that he can get injured in the first
And he
quarter
did
of the
just tweet
first
because
playoff game.
somebody was like tweeting about Odell's like bonuses, and he just replied to tweet and was like, "Don't be betting on me to like cash those for you or whatever," because he's probably not going. So
Yeah, he's renting out a boat. Didn't you guys hear?
yeah, and everybody's like, "Don't go on the boat."
Meme was like, Lamar, don't get on.
The legendary NFL Giants boat picture.
I've never seen that.
They're
Okay.
all the, like it's like all the specialties like running backs and wide receivers from the Giants. Like right after like Odell's like crazy, like whenever he like blew up, like he had to catch whatever. It was like right after that, they're all wearing jeans and like work boots on a yacht, and everybody's like, "This is the dumbest picture ever taken." And then they like absolutely sucked forever after that. So anyway,
It has been wiped from my memory.
yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
I see the picture on Twitter every once in a while. Alrighty, Saturday night.
On to the game of the week, baby.
Second, one of the
game.
games of the week. This is probably the second best game.
Great that it's a prime time.
Game of the week.
Second best game of the week. Third most important to me. I will be in attendance. I'm very excited. This is going to be an excellent game.
Boots on
I'm
the ground
excited.
again.
Boots on the ground. I'm
you
excited
going?
to see.
Huh?
You going to this one or not?
I'm decided. I'll probably just stake it out at home.
Yeah.
Tickets are getting up there.
Yeah. I'm excited to see C.J. Stroud in person. It's the future of the NFL.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew. The now.
The now.
The present.
I do get to see the flow in person.
I did get to see AR5 kind of, floating around a little bit last weekend. That dude's a fucking monster. Dude's a dog, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's fucking huge.
Currently, the Texans are 1.5 point favorites. Over under 47.5. The Colts did open as a 1.5 point favorite. It moved through these zeros, so not through a key number. But if you were lucky enough to grab a Texans money line at plus money, you can now get Colts plus money. They may move out a little bit more, and you can get them either way. So let's start with Brent. What do you got?
Matt, you're going to hate me.
I have a feeling I'm going to hate both of you.
But the Texans, it just feels like when C.J. Stroud's in, there's something going about him. He's got those. Now, I know Nico Collins is out. Or is he back?
Nico Collins is in Tank Dell.
Tank Dell's the one who got hurt.
Yep.
Okay. Still, that offense has been clicking when CJ's in.
Mm-hmm.
He, like you said, is the future. He's got Houston, who nobody thought was going to be any good.
So the Colts and Texans were two of the top three in longest Super Bowl odds at the beginning of the season.
No, and the Colts have obviously outplayed expectations too.
Over-under on wins was 6.5, boys.
Yeah.
So
You all look at me
Brent,
crazy whenever I say
you're giving the dogs to the viewers for free?
if you zoom in,
If we remember correctly, you all were looking at me crazy when I said 9 to 10 wins. For the
I
Colts
did.
this year.
And
Hey,
they
you guys
played-
looked at me crazy when I said 8 or 9 wins for the Bears.
Yeah, they're not getting there, so it doesn't matter.
They're at 7 wins right now. They could get there. They're gonna get there.
I don't think so.
I'm killing myself.
Okay. What do you got?
He's taking the Texans. Matt, what do you
I'll
got,
take
bud?
the Texans, and I'll take a money line. It's going to be a close game, an entertaining game, I'm sure.
Okay. Nico Collins and Noah Brown are both in. Will Anderson is questionable. I'm assuming he'll go. Robert
he'll
Woods
play.
is questionable. That's not a huge deal for them. There are a few people that are on the Colts roster that are questionable, but nobody's out, and I'm assuming everybody will go.
Yeah.
Because the only one that didn't go last weekend was Kenny Moore and Zach Moss, and they should be.
It's a
good to go.
playoff game. You
They
gotta
should,
go.
yeah, they should
Mhm.
be good to go. 68% of the bet, 76% of the money's on Houston. That's why the line did flip to Houston being the favorites, just simply because everybody's on Houston. However, I am not part of everybody, and I absolutely love the shoe. Obviously, I think Gardner Minshew. We were on a tough road from last year into the beginning of this year at home games. Home games, we just could not win a home game at all. This last stretch, I think we might be undefeated at home. And I could be wrong, but
I'll go check.
we had a primetime game against the Steelers at home, beat the shit out of them there. Game last weekend, boots on the ground at Raiders, beat the shit out of them.
No doubt.
Should have been a much bigger score spread than what it was. That I don't know if you boys saw that pick six that we had against the Raiders in the second or third quarter. Took it back to the house, called a PI, defensive PI. Dude didn't even fucking touch him. Wasn't even
Boo.
fucking close. Worst call I've ever seen in person. Yeah, give me the Colts plus money. I absolutely fucking love it. And 47.5 is a high number. But week 2, we played them. It was in Houston. The final score was 31-20. We made CJ look like our bitch that game, if you can remember. I know we're different teams, but I think our defense is even better than it was at the beginning of the season. So, 31-20, I could see that being the score again, to be honest. I definitely think the Colts have to score 30 in order to win.
Colts are 4-4 at home. Now, the 3 of those home losses were towards the beginning of the year.
Bingo.
So they've been better at home recently. This is a toss-up game. I mean,
Welcome to the Lighthouse, boys. Lucas Oil Stadium.
this is going to be a great game. I like the over 47.5. I think this is going to be an absolute shootout because neither secondary is that great. So I think both teams are going to have quite a bit of success in the air. I really like C.J. Stroud over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
I think it's Dalton Schultz needs like 4 receptions or 3 receptions to get an extra $500K.
Yeah.
So I would probably take his over on receptions.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't. I'll check real quick.
And
but,
Colts just always have a tough time against tight ends.
yeah, your linebackers are.
Hey,
Now that you got rid of
our linebackers are
Shaq
good.
Leonard.
It's
Dalton-
our safety sector.
Dalton Schultz over under
four.
4.5 right now
Ooh,
is the line. That's a tough one.
Take it.
Yeah,
So
I can see him getting the ball a lot though because
this is going to be a great live betting opportunity because I got to listen to the crowd here. I'm gonna, C.J. Stroud hits some 30-yard bomb for a touchdown. That crowd silences up. I'm gonna be live betting the Texans. Right?
yeah, but I mean, Lucas Oil does get a little weird because like it can be very loud and then it goes to very silent. Like last weekend, whenever Devontae scored that first touchdown, like it was very quiet in there. But then one defensive play and the Lighthouse is back alive, baby.
C.J. Stroud doesn't make mistakes, so that man.
And
That man puts on laser.
whoever runs the Colts audio during games is absolutely fucking awesome. I'll just say.
Have you been to any other
raise.
stadiums?
Huh?
Have you ever been to any other stadiums? for a game?
I don't think so. No.
I would like to try to go to other stadiums.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. But I'm gonna guess a lot of other stadiums have like
I
guys
almost went
that
to
are
the
probably
Cincy
on-
game earlier this year.
Yeah. But no, I think this is gonna be an excellent game. I'm very excited to watch it, especially in person. I'm gonna be sitting down there. I'm gonna go, let's go CJ, and then
And then you're gonna get shot in the back. Of
and
the
then
head.
as soon as the Colts get out, I'm gonna say, let's go Gardner. All right, let's go offense.
just have a sign that says I have the over 47.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
And then
I'll-
get like a split jersey.
I'm gonna
with
say I
CJ
need
and Gardner.
points.
Yeah.
My grandpa has this old Peyton Manning jersey. I may just have that on underneath, and then just get some homemade Texans shirt. Texans going on offense, put that baby back on.
They got you a JT jersey you can wear as long as you don't get any nacho cheese all over it.
No, that's okay. I'll probably not. I'll just wear a neutral color. I'll just have a shirt that says points.
Points.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it should be a fun game, playoff game.
Let's go,
Win
Colts,
and get
baby.
in. I'd be fine with either of these teams.
Yeah, we
getting in.
forgot to mention that this is a win and in game.
Yeah.
Loser is hot.
Both,
no matter what.
both of them. I enjoy both these teams, so give me either one in the playoffs. Honestly, going into Sunday, 1:00, we got the Atlanta Falcons led by old Artie Smith, going up against New Orleans led by Derek Carr himself. Right now, the Saints are 3-point favorites. Over under 42.5. Man, do I not want either team to win.
But is this a win? And
I don't think the Falcons are winning it in. I think the Falcons win.
would need
Bucks
the Bucks to
lose, I think, is the
'Cause they'd have to
playoff.
win
What are we talking about?
How the Falcons get into the playoffs, because I know it's still possible.
Let's see. The Falcons are 7-9. They need who they play?
The Falcons play the Saints. I'll tell you in just a second who needs to. So Falcons win,
And then the Bucks would need
and
to
then the
lose.
Bucks would have to lose.
And then that would be the AFC South. I think.
And yes, then they would be the 4 seed. Somehow the 8 and 9 Falcons would be the 4 seed taking on
Host the game.
the 11 and 5 Falcons
Well-
or the Eagles.
And then I mean, you got if the Saints win, Bucks lose, Saints are in.
I think Saints are in no matter what, or no, Bucks are in with win and get in, right?
Yeah, Bucks
Yes.
have to win. And then if the Bucks win, that's the NFC South.
Correct.
If the Bucks lose, Saints win, Saints get it. But
Actually,
if both teams win, it's still the Bucks, obviously.
but the Saints, I think, can still get in even with
as a wild card.
as a wild card. So let's see.
If the Packers lose.
If the Packers lose,
And the
Which they
Seahawks-
will. We'll
and
get to
the
that
Seahawks
game
would
later.
have to lose too, I think.
Let me plug that in real quick. Yes, correct. So if the Packers win, then the Saints are out. If the Seahawks win, the Saints are out. Yes, you are correct. So this is not a win and get in by any means, but this is definitely a lot of playoff implications here. Derek Carr somehow has looked a little bit better the last couple weeks. The Atlanta Falcons just got smashed by the Chicago Bears last week. They looked absolutely inept in that game.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off at the Falcons, to be honest, because
Yeah.
they looked unstoppable against the Colts 2 weeks ago and then shit the bed.
Maybe the Bears are just that much better than the Colts.
I completely doubt that. I doubt that.
Yeah, so the Falcons are one of the hottest and then coldest teams. They are so bipolar,
Yeah.
which would mean that this is one of their hottest games of the year. Coming off of an embarrassing loss, they're completely bipolar. They're going to turn it around and absolutely crush the Saints. At least you would think so, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, I think whichever team loses this game, head coach gets fired the next day.
I think, yeah, if the Saints go to the playoffs, it's going to be hard for them to still fire Dennis Allen.
Yeah.
But they could even after that.
Yeah.
I'm 75% of the bets, 81% of the money's on Saints. I've been riding the Falcons all year. They've been good to me. They've been bad. Okay? I think one more time for the boys, because I do think the Bucks end up winning this weekend and clinching the NFC South, so then this game doesn't really matter. One more time for the boys. Give me Artie Smith +3 at -104. And I wouldn't hate to buy it up to 3.5 because you're only laying -104 right now. So
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I
I hate the Saints.
I'll
They're
ride with
trash.
Matt because Derek.
I don't want to watch either of these two.
Yeah, I
I
don't
hate
care.
Derek Carr.
Give me Bijan touchdown.
That's a tough bet right there.
Dude's sitting on his head right now.
What are you going to take, Bradford?
I'm gonna ride with Matt there. Give me the.
Yeah.
Hell
in
yeah.
a divisional matchup, it's hard not to lay the 3.5. So I'll be taking the Falcons +3.5. I may even sprinkle a little bit money line because the Saints are just I don't know. Both these teams I don't like.
Who cares? This game
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, there's a good chance neither one of them make it to the playoffs because the Buccaneers have to play the Carolina Panthers, which we will get to eventually. All right, on to the next game. Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Cleveland Browns will be sitting Joe Flacco because they cannot improve their seeding at all. They are locked into the 5 seed.
Who's going? DTR or PJ?
I have no idea, actually. Cincinnati Bengals, 7-point favorites. Over-unders 37.5.
Cincinnati, no shot to get in, right?
Nope, they're
Correct.
eliminated.
So, this is a meaningless game for both teams.
Yep.
Correct.
Give me the Browns money line. Doesn't matter.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out who the fuck is going for the Browns.
Honestly,
It's PJ.
I think I'm gonna take the Bengals. I'm gonna take them in a teaser though. I don't know if they're covered the 7 because DTR or whoever's starting for them is trying to earn themselves a contract for next year most likely. I think Jake Browning is going to play pretty well. I think they're sitting a lot of their guys on defense.
Whoa, Jeff Driscoll is the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Did anybody know that he was on their fucking roster?
Jeff Driscoll.
Jeff fucking Driscoll.
Are
is
you
the starting
serious?
quarterback.
Then give me an alternate line -7 for the Browns.
No, give me the fucking Bengals, dude.
This is the dumbest game.
Bengals at home. Browning's going.
Actually,
Chase is going.
correction.
Higgins is going.
I don't want any money on this game at all.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking
Screw
Bengals.
that.
Give me-
I'll
get-
switch to. the
Take me
Bengals.
off everything in this game.
Give me
This
the
is
Bengals.
ridiculous. All right, on to a game with a little bit more meaning
Did they
behind
pick
it.
Driscoll up off the street?
Dude, I don't know.
I don't even remember this signing happening.
They said, all right, we're signing to a one-year
Dude.
contract.
ESPN's reporting this they're like, Jeff Driscoll signed. When did he get there?
He barely knows the playbook, having just come from Arizona, so expect a ton of handoffs and screens is what he is.
So hammer whoever's rushing the ball.
Hammer Jeff Driscoll's under.
Yeah.
Hammer
Can I get an
Bengals
alternate-
-13.5.
Yeah.
Can I get an alternate line under 50 passing yards for
Yeah.
Driscoll?
I mean,
All right,
okay.
on to a game with a little bit more meaning. We have
Hell
the Jacksonville Jaguars, currently in the playoffs, could be eliminated if they lose this game. Or no, they can't be eliminated.
Who?
Correct.
The
The
Jaguars?
Jags, they're in no matter what.
They can be eliminated
If the Steelers win and
if
Bills
the
win.
Steelers win, the Colts or Texans win, and let's see. Who else? Sorry.
Okay, anyway, while you look, Jacksonville Jaguars currently 3.5 point favorites over the Tennessee Titans. This line was close to 5.5 earlier this week. Trevor Lawrence's status is in question. He did get a limited practice in today. Over-under's 40.5. Brenton, what do you got?
The Jags have looked pretty awful as of late.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't see them not showing up a little bit with such high implications on the line. You just got to win against the freaking Titans, and the Titans haven't been.
So if Jags lose, Steelers win, and then the winner of the Colts-Texans game,
Jags are out?
Jags are out.
Wow.
Yep. So, that being said, I would absolutely love the Jags to lose, even if the Steelers do lose and the Jags still somehow get in, which they would because they have the head-to-head over them and they would have the same record. So yeah, they still would get in. The Colts would still have the AFC South. Doesn't matter. I want the Jags to lose this game so that the Colts can get a fucking home playoff game, so that the boys can go to the Loud House for a playoff
We
game.
have to do a live pod from the...
That would be electric and we would get kicked out immediately, but it does not matter.
Why would we get kicked out?
The audio would be dog shit anyway.
Well, will we be recording the game or just us?
No, we would just take the mic and we would record from we would just do an audio recording or something like that.
Okay, yeah. So give me the Titans plus 3.5. I don't know if Beathard's going or if it's Lawrence.
But his status is up in the air. I think
Trevor
Lawrence
still concussed?
I think it's a
No,
shoulder.
yeah, Lawrence did get a limited in today, and he will play. I have no doubt that he will play because they're gonna pump him
He
full
is
of Toradol.
questionable. Optimistic that he plays.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Mike Vrabel wants to win this game.
Titans at home are a different story.
He might suit up himself to play in this game.
And Jags are coming off losing 4 straight. Titans are coming off losing 3 straight. So, I mean, both teams are hungry for
Somebody
a
got
win.
yeah.
Especially
No.
to end the season.
That's
Vrabel's
right.
going to have the boys buzzing. Give me the Titans plus 3.5.
Give me the Titans money line.
I'll sprinkle money line.
Give me Titans money line.
Plus 160.
I think they dirty up this game. I think Trevor Lawrence doesn't finish this game.
Derrick Henry 2 plus
Team
targets.
ride.
Ooh.
Team ride.
Team
I'm
right?
switching. I'm switching.
I think
All right.
Travis Etienne gets hurt too. Just saying.
Did you say he hope? You hope?
No, I think he does.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
You need-
don't wish for injury.
I don't know. The Titans play dirty, especially against the
Hey,
division rivals.
Mike Vrabel wants to bite him in the shin.
Okay,
No, that's Dan
Dan
Campbell.
No, he bites him in the kneecap.
Bite their
All
kneecap
right.
off.
Alrighty, win and get into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're currently 4.5-point favorites over the Carolina Panthers. Over under 37.5. Carolina Panthers looked good a couple weeks ago against the old Packers, and then got absolutely smacked last week against the
Who are we talking about?
Panthers. Who they get smacked by last week?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I know it was
Don't care.
it was a meaningless game. But anyway, they lost
Jaguars,
by
maybe?
third. Yeah, that's right, they did.
I think it was the Jaguars.
Yeah, they got absolutely smacked by the Jaguars. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Panthers are an inept team. Bryce Young is not the guy. He's just not a
You
good.
can't say
NFL.
he's not the guy off of one season with a shitty team.
Bryce Young is not the guy. Did we see where Dave Tepper threw a fucking full glass of Diet Coke on a Jaguars fan? This
Dave
past
Tepper is the new Dan Snyder.
week? He's a legend.
He's a dummy.
Man, I wonder who the new Ryan Poles is going to be after fucking he gets fired.
Okay, are we still talking about Bucks Panthers?
Why did we just throw a random shot at Ryan Poles?
Because he sucks.
He's trash.
Have you guys seen the trade that he made with the Panthers? First overall pick this year, DJ Moore. Second round pick next year.
It ain't going to matter. He's going to ruin it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He's
You're right.
no, I believe in Ryan.
Here's what I'm
Poles.
gonna do with this game. Okay, I don't really love laying points with the Bengals against the Browns. 7 feels like a lot. Don't really love laying 4.5 with the Bucks just because you never know what the fuck you're gonna get from the Panthers or the Bucks. To be honest,
Yeah.
I do think the Bucks probably cover, but just to feel safe, I'm gonna take Bengals money line, Bucks money line parlay. That'll get you to minus 112.
I don't hate it. Yeah.
Not too
Not a
bad.
plus sign. I'm good.
I mean, both teams are minus 300 or minus 250. So
Yeah.
Feels
Yeah, I
pretty
like
good to
that.
me.
Honestly, that feels pretty good to me.
Okay.
Bradford.
I think you got to take the Bucks here. plus
Yeah, I mean,
minus 4.5.
Lean and spread. I'm
Is-
going Bucks.
Yeah. I just don't think the Panthers don't have much to play for. There's no, I mean, they're not getting a pick out of it
Yeah.
anyway. So who knows? Maybe the boys come out and just try to get a win.
No
To
matter
put a
what, the
stamp
Bears
on the end of the
have the
season.
number one pick. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
They clinched that last week with a win.
That would be awesome if the Panthers won, like this week, if the Bears got the 2 seed instead. So then I'd be rooting for the Panthers all day.
Well, it's not possible.
I know,
Yeah.
but that'd be
It's
awesome.
not actually. It's not possible.
Well, the model says that there's no value on that. So.
Yeah, give me the Buccaneers.
Sweet.
Yeah,
And-
Buccaneers.
well-
Team Rod?
What do we like the over under at all? 37
No.
and a half.
No,
I
'cause
mean,
I have no idea what the Panthers
Can
are gonna
Big
do.
Daddy cook?
that's the thing. Like, if I had to lean away, it would be the over, only because you never know. Baker could throw for 450.
Yeah. It's been electric to watch.
And Mike
Baker.
Evans could have 3 touchdowns.
Mike Evans anytime TUD is
I
about
mean,
as
it's a lock.
good of a lock as you can get anymore. Let me see what plus 100.
Yeah.
You give him plus money.
Such disrespect upon Mike Evans.
Okay, on to one of the better games of the week, to be honest.
Yeah, I actually closed out a FanDuel. Give me just a second. Let me pull that back up.
It is the New York Football Jets.
Barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. New York Football Jets. No, just New York Jets. What are you trying to do to me here? Taking on the New England
York Football
Patriots. Patriots are currently a 1.5 point favorite. They were 3-point favorites earlier this week. The line has moved towards the Jets. Over under is 30.5. If this closes at 30.5, it will be the lowest total since 2004.
Is that an actual stat? Because I feel like there was a 28 game that we had a few weeks ago. I mean,
No, you're right. I forgot. Yeah.
It
Well,
was-
I think
it was
that
like
game
Steelers.
closed higher than that, though. I think, anyway.
Was it Steelers Patriots?
it might have been Steelers. Patriots.
Yeah.
And the over hit.
in
in
like
the
the first quarter, yeah. yeah.
Anyway, this is
Big weather game here.
yes.
Lots of weather happening, snowy,
the under.
cold conditions. That's why it is at 30.5. I do love the under, and I absolutely fucking love the Patriots money line minus 128, minus 126. I mean, who do the Jets have going for them? Is it Simeon? I'm assuming. I would
I'm not
assume
sure.
it's probably Simeon,
Probably.
and I don't trust that dude, especially against Bill Belichick.
Well,
Bill
there's
Belichick's
no-
playing for Bill right now, like
Yeah,
I said last week.
There's no meaning for either of the teams. Like nothing's
Well,
happening.
so here's a strange thing. So if the Patriots lose and the Commanders somehow win, they do get the second overall pick. Actually, I think if the Patriots lose no matter what, they get the second overall pick. So that is the only, because of like strength of schedule or something like that.
Yeah, and
It's
I
very
think
weird.
that the Card.
No, the Cardinals are out of it because they won last week.
Yeah, they're still sitting at 4 wins though. All right.
Yeah, anyway, the only thing to play for here is draft picks.
Yeah,
Whichever
I don't think
team
Bill's
loses-
doing that.
Whichever team loses this game is really winning it in the long run.
Give me the Patriots minus 126.
Yeah, I really don't want to bet on this game at all. If anything, I'm going to lean the under. Because I think this
I don't
is,
mind the under.
This
I
is
really
going to be a 7-3 game.
Yeah.
Bradford, anything?
7-4, 2 safeties.
I was
7-3.
Oh,
7-4 would be electric.
that would be awesome.
What'd you say?
4-3 would be crazy.
A last second safety to win it.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll just take the under. I like the under.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
Especially
right.
since they-
Minnesota Vikings playing for nothing, I believe, taking on the Detroit Lions, who have secured the North. They are trying to fight for a better seeding, I believe, is the only thing that they can get this week. If they win, Cowboys lose, Eagles lose, I think they get the 2 seed.
I don't think so because the Cowboys have the head-to-head.
Okay, well,
Well, it should. Detroit should have the second.
was-
and that was
Complete
bogus.
horseshit.
egregious.
Just bogus.
Yeah.
How?
Actually, no, you're right. If the Lions win, Cowboys lose, Lions get the 2 seed.
Yeah, so I thought they were playing for a seeding
Yeah,
spot.
you're right.
Over under 45.5. Lions at home are a better team. The Minnesota Vikings, I don't
can't
know.
believe the spread's only 3 on this.
Yeah.
It's because I think
Who's the starting quarterback for the Vikings?
they're sticking with Mullins.
Oh God.
Nick Mullins is back.
Give me the Lions minus.
I think
6.5.
Vegas is thinking that the Lions may sit some guys.
So the Vikings aren't technically eliminated.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I know they can probably get in, but it's such a
I mean, the
Low
Packers would have to
percentage.
lose. The Seahawks would
Yeah.
have to lose.
it's such a low percentage. I don't know. This is the rat line of the week. I mean, you would think the Lions should be favored by like 5 or 6.
And Campbell came out and said that everybody's playing for him, right?
Yeah, but you question like
If
If-
they get up 21-3
they
early,
sit a bunch of people. Yeah, like
and then
I don't
Vikings
know.
come
This is
back.
such a weird line.
Yeah, I might.
Vikings defense has been playing pretty well, except last week. They got absolutely trounced by the Packers, and Brian Flores has always caused some troubles for Jared Goff. Or not Brian. Who's the defensive coordinator? Yeah. Brian Flores has always kind of got Jared Goff's numbers, so that could be part of this. I don't know. This is such a weird line. I lean Lions, obviously, but it seems fishy. It seems rat-like.
Give me the Lions.
It does seem kind of stinky, but I'm not going to overthink it. Give me the Lions -3.
Yeah.
79% of that's 79% of the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised this isn't out to like 4 or 5.
And it's not getting to 3.5.
Yeah. I don't know. This is so weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this game.
Yeah.
Fuck this game.
Vegas knows something I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, boys. Moving on to the 425 games.
What's gonna be the national game here? The Cowboys game?
Probably they're always
God
national
damn
game
it.
Why?
because they're the Cowboys.
And that game means nothing. Absolutely.
It does. It technically does. The Cowboys need this game to secure the East.
Nothing. Okay. Who cares?
Now,
Yeah,
So they're
you
gonna
don't see-
whoop the.
the
Yeah,
real
playing with
national
death
game of the
line.
week:
Who cares?
Chicago Bears
Yeah. Also, who cares?
taking on the Green Bay Packers. Packers win and get in game here. They gotta beat my beloved Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears, 5-2 in their last 7 games. Justin Fields is playing good.
I feel like a
You
couple
see them
weeks ago
chanting
he had a different stat. It was like 6 and 5 out of the last
3 and 3 in
11.
their last
6 and 5 out of the last
Yes,
11.
okay. I have to
And
take
now
small
it's
sample
5 and
size
2.
here, guys. Okay, it doesn't matter.
All right.
5-2 in their last 7 games. Their defense is playing outstanding. Justin Fields is playing decent football. He's using his legs. He's throwing the ball to DJ Moore. That's all he needs to do. And we're going to go out and draft Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be throwing to both of them. All right? Over under 45.5.
That would be electric.
DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison Jr.
That would be.
Justin Fields running around the backfield, rolls out, evades a
They
tackle.
need to get a running back
Boom.
in free agency. And don't, huh?
How?
You're not gonna get beat.
You gonna
Just
trade for him?
draft them.
I know, but we're going to trade for him somehow.
You're gonna have to trade. They're gonna want the number one for him.
We'll give him the number 1. I don't care. Give him the number 1. I want Bijan.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do with this game because I actually don't like the 3
Actually-
either.
Trade first rounds with the Falcons and Bijan. And then they get their quarterback. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
And then we get Marvin Harrison.
Give me the Lions money line and the Packers money line, 2-leg money line parlay.
Say goodbye to that money.
Plus 150.
Say goodbye to that money.
I just think the Packers were here last year with a 1-8 against the Lions and they lost. They choked at home. This is at home again. I mean, if they lose this game, LaFleur's out.
Yeah.
So, I think it's
have you seen the money in the bets?
Yeah, 50% of the bets, 60% of the money. I mean, bets are split.
The money tells you where to go.
Yeah, I mean, 60% isn't really that. If it was 80%, then yes.
10% difference. That's substantial.
Okay.
That's more substantial than you see normally.
Okay.
Bradford.
Gotta give me the Packers. This is where we're gonna figure out. Is Jordan Love
Yeah,
that guy?
yeah.
Winning in scenario against the division rival.
And I think everybody's healthy for the Packers, right?
As far as I know,
Christian Watson did not play last week. I don't. Neither did
hey, that Reed
AJ
guy,
Dillon.
electric.
Jalen Reed is quite good. I'll
So-
give him that.
Well, and Jair's back this week. Last week, obviously, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With him
give me the
Give me
Packers.
the Packers.
Give me the Packers.
They do struggle against Justin Fields. I don't know what Justin Fields' over rushing yards is, but I like that.
Give me
Can I
the Chicago Bears money line.
Look up.
this is it. This is it for me. I mean, I said the very same thing at the beginning of this year. We have to beat the Packers. We cannot lose another game to these guys. All right. I hate the line.
They lost the earlier game, right?
We lost week 1 against the Packers.
Yeah.
This game means more to me than if we were in the playoffs.
You said you'd kill yourself.
Not only do we win this game, but we also cash our season win total.
So
Over 7.5.
will you eat a poop sandwich if I'm just kidding. Fields over under on rushing is 51.5. I love the over. Yeah.
I might cry if we lose this game. All I want in this world is to beat the stupid Green Bay Packers. I hate this team more than anything in the world. I can't stand them. And I know if we lose, Aaron Rodgers is going to go on the Pat McAfee show on Tuesday and go, hey, look at me. Chicago Bears lost again. We're always going to beat them. Stupid Travis Kelce and Pfizer. I hate them so much.
Okay.
Chicago Bears
Are you
money
taking
line.
the Bears? Jesus Christ.
On to
I don't get to rant that often because Olivia doesn't care. So when I get thinking about this, I get so mad.
Okay. What's the next game?
I gotta refocus. Dallas Cowboys traveling to the capital of our nation, taking on the Commanders right now. 13.5 point favorites. Over under 47.5. Dallas Cowboys can win the NFC East and lock in the 2 seed with a win at this game. They're 13.5 point favorites. Sam Howell is getting the start again for the Commanders. I'm not sure what happened with Jacoby Brissett. Is he hurt?
I don't
Or they
think so. I think he
just want to bench him? Okay.
So Ron Rivera is the worst coach ever.
Over under 47.5. That seems low. I feel like the Cowboys are going to put up 50. Actually, no, I know why. There's supposed to be weather in Maryland. So,
Are they playing in Washington? Yeah, because
Yeah.
the first one was Thanksgiving in
Yes.
Dallas. Yeah.
Dallas
Yeah.
Stars.
And if you remember, that sucks for my Avalanche first period. If you remember Thanksgiving, the Cowboys did beat the piss out of the Commanders.
Yeah.
However, I do like the weather statement. And I'm pretty sure the line was similar the first time. I took the Commanders the first time. I'm going to take them again this time. 13.5 is way too fucking many points.
Way too much. I'll ride with that. I think that they can cover. They're not going to win.
I don't know if they win. I would love to see them win, obviously, but
Yeah. I'm going to take the Cowboys. I think the Commanders have absolutely nothing to play for.
yeah,
Sam Howell he started hot at the beginning of the
Yeah.
season. I know I hate picking the Cowboys. I picked them too many times this
Yeah.
year. I feel like next year I'm gonna have to cleanse myself.
We're back.
we're back, baby. We're back.
What?
We're
Oh,
back.
wait, I need
them
the
to
over. I
lead
need the over.
I
We're
need them to
good.
lead at the first half.
Yeah.
I guess.
First period.
I need the over, so we're good. We're good.
Here we go.
Okay. Give me the Cowboys. 13.5. I don't care that there's going to be weather. Dak Prescott, they're going to want to womp them. And the Commanders don't care anymore. They want the draft pick. They want the number 2 overall pick. They have to lose to get it. So, Ron Rivera doing the best tank job in the world. He may just go out and take a knee every single play. So,
Good.
moving on to the next game. Seattle Seahawks. I believe another win-in, get-in game here. Seahawks are 3-point favorites over the Arizona Cardinals. The game is in Arizona. Over-under 47.5.
So if the Seahawks win, Packers lose, I believe the Seahawks are in.
I believe no matter if the Seahawks win, they're in no matter what, right?
I would have to
Check
check.
the playoff machine.
I'm going to take the playoff machine. Go ahead and give me your opinion on this game.
What was the spread? My phone died.
3.
Get at it.
The spread is 3. Let's see.
Spread is 3. 58% of the bets, 55% of the money's on the Seahawks. Everybody's going for the Seahawks, I'm assuming. It's in Arizona.
Actually, yeah, the Packers have to lose for Seahawks to be in.
And they're both at 420, so they'll have to play.
Yep.
Cardinals have been looking good. I mean, they beat the Eagles last week. Kyler Murray's looking pretty good. Surprisingly enough, Josh Gannon isn't the worst coach of all time. Like,
Will the
Now,
Packers still get in if they lose and the Seahawks lose?
No. If the
Will somebody
Packers
else
Packers are winning, get in.
Okay, no chance of it.
Correct. No.
Either way, I think I'm gonna take. I was about to take the Cardinals, but I just don't know. Give me the Seahawks -3. I can't bet on the Cardinals quite yet.
They got something to play for.
So if the Saints lose, Packers lose. No. So if the
Actually,
Saints
no.
lose, Packers lose, Vikings win, Vikings are in. I think that's their only shot, and Seahawks lose.
If the Vikings win,
If-
no. Even if the Vikings win, Seahawks lose, Packers win.
Packers are in if they win.
Yeah. So Packers.
If the Packers win, they're in. If they lose, the Seahawks win, the Hawks are in. If both of those teams lose and the Saints win and the Bucks lose, the Saints are in.
Yeah. So it's a weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's
Cluster.
We need
Yeah.
fucking what's his nuts up there with the big screen.
yeah.
Skornowski or Steve
Steve Kornacki.
Steve Kornacki.
Kornacki. Yeah.
Baxter.
Dude's an absolute legend.
Yeah, I'll be up there. There's a 71% chance. All right.
Let's see. Who do I got on this bad boy?
3 Seahawks Cardinals.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Yeah.
-3.
I'd love to take the Cardinals, but I just can't put my money on them.
Yeah, the Cardinals
What's
defense
the play
is really bad. They're bottom of the league in pretty much every category. Seahawks, I like Geno.
How did Buda Baker get in the Pro Bowl?
It is
Oh, that's-
crazy.
that's-
yeah.
the fuck?
Actually, that may be a worse robbery than Josh Allen not getting in.
It's actually absolutely.
Yeah. So this is, this. I'm gonna take the Seahawks -3. I like Geno. He's been playing
Yeah,
pretty
team
good.
ride.
Team ride. All right, on to a game that has absolutely zero implication. Both teams are starting backups. Everybody's benched in this game. Rams 49ers. Honestly, if both coaches were smart, Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan, they would go out at the beginning of the game and say, hey, we're going to take kneels every play
Well,
and just tie.
I think McVay. I don't know if Stafford's going, but Puka will go.
Stafford is not. Well, actually, what McVay should say is, hey, I need Puka to set the rookie record. Can you let my guy throw it to him 4 or 5 times? We won't score, but we'll just tie.
Yeah, they're gonna work that out. Aren't
I'm
they?
sure Kyle Shanahan would absolutely love.
I'm just saying, if both coaches were smart, that's what they would do. They would let their players get all the yards in the world, but then as soon as they got down the goal line, they would just take kneels.
Nope. Niners are gonna probably go for Puka's knees. It's over.
Are the Rams playing for seeding at all?
No,
here?
they're locked in.
Locked in at what? The 5?
5, yeah.
So I don't know.
The 49ers are 4-point favorites. Over-under is 41.5.
Darnold's going. It's in LA or in San
It's in
Francisco?
San Francisco. I like it just because Darnold, I think, is.
I don't mind Darnold going. I'm
No.
assuming Debo and Kittle are sitting. And
I don't know exactly which special
CMC
teams.
will probably.
CMC's
sit.
already announced out.
So, oh man,
This is
tough.
just there's.
Give me the Rams +4.
Off the crossbar.
Give me the Rams +4.
Bradford.
I don't know if the Rams have a lot to play for, and
They
the
have nothing to play
and the
for.
Niners have.
I just think they get up early, and I don't think Sam Donald can come back. I mean, I could absolutely be talking out my ass right now.
So they're
too,
not
but
even playing Brock.
No.
No.
Does it? Are they locked in?
Yes, they're locked into the 1.
Oh, so yeah. I'm not betting on that.
Yeah,
It would
I'm
be
gonna-
smart to not bet on this game.
I'm gonna bet this game to end in a tie.
Okay.
We haven't had a tie
We
yet
haven't
this
had a
year.
tie.
Actually, you know what would be the most AFC South thing ever? For the Colts Texans to end in a tie.
Then we would still.
I think
Yeah.
both of you miss the playoffs then. If the
As
Bills
long-
win, or no, even it doesn't matter.
If the Bills, but
If the Steelers and Jags both win, I think, and the Bills win, I think you're out of the playoffs.
if the Steelers would win, then yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like the Colts have tied the last couple years with like somebody.
Yeah. Don't fucking put that juju out there. What
I
the
would
fuck
love to
are
see
you
a tie.
doing right now?
I would love to see a tie.
You're an idiot.
That would be awesome.
Shut the fuck up.
All
I
right.
absolutely hate you. I fucking hate you.
That would be the funniest thing. All right, I'm sorry for putting that out there, but you hate the Bears, so
You're
I
right.
don't care. All right, on to our next game, 4:25. We got Philadelphia Eagles playing against the New York Giants.
Man, there are so many games.
New York. Oh yeah, and the thing is, it's 7-7. There's 7 games at 1 o'clock, 7 games at 4.
Why don't we do that every week?
That's
Why
too
do we have-
many games at 4
Why did we
o'clock.
have 12 at 1 o'clock last
You know
week?
how hard the witching hour is the sweatiest thing ever.
Who cares?
You know how to do that twice in a day.
I'd rather that. Yeah, I hate that there's like 3, 4 o'clock
Yeah.
games, but then there's 10, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's stupid. I want to
Oh.
watch everything.
Okay, Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. New York Giants have looked good with Tyrod Taylor. He should have been their starter this entire year.
What's the spread on this game?
5.5. Give me the New York Football Giants
Is
plus
everybody
5.5.
going for the Eagles then?
So the Eagles will probably start everybody, but if the Cowboys come out and get up by 21, the Eagles are then have no reason to play, so they may sit everybody down.
Yeah, give me the Giants plus 5.5. Give me Saquon 2 plus studs.
Yeah. Over under 41.5.
Is Dayball playing for his job here? Probably not.
No. I would say no. With as much quarterback injuries as he's had this year?
The Eagles have to figure it out before they get into the playoffs.
Correct.
Give me the
That's
Eagles
true.
minus 5.
Plus 100.
Love it.
Yeah. I'm going
Give
to
me
say the Giants
6.5.
plus 5.5.
What? Give me 9.5. What?
Right. No, the Eagles are struggling. I think they're just cursed right now. They're in a slump. Shane Steichen, when he left, he took all the brains that were in Philadelphia to Indianapolis.
Yeah, I thought that Sirianni had much more to do with that offense, and I don't know what's going on.
Do you remember when Sirianni first got there?
What kind of businesses are you looking for?
What?
No, thank you, bitch.
When Sirianni first got there,
I won't
he
respond to that.
Stop saying his name.
Sirianni. No, it's not that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, it didn't do it that time. Anyway, when he got there, he was calling the plays, and they weren't doing that well. If you remember that when they first started, Jalen Hurts struggled and stuff. He handed the play calling over to Shane Steichen, and that's when they made their Super Bowl run.
Yeah, but they have another offensive coordinator? I don't think he's calling plays right now, is he?
I am not sure. I think he is, but I don't think he's that good, obviously. No, I think the Eagles are struggling right now.
I mean, they're obviously
when you have to
struggling,
call
but-
up Matt Patricia to call plays for your defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
That's the dumbest thing you can ever do. Give me the Giants plus
I wouldn't have
5.5.
called Matt Patricia to make me a ham
I'm
sandwich.
sprinkling Giants money on it too. So, all right, on to another game that has absolutely nothing. We should. I mean, we honestly have 2 games that mean nothing.
The Broncos can still get in, right?
Correct, but they're not starting Russ, and
That's so.
Can they get in? I thought they were.
They need some losses.
They need a lot of losses. But the Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders currently 2.5-point favorites, over under 37.5. The big story from this week: Russell Wilson got benched. There was some
No,
discussion.
Broncos are eliminated.
Broncos are completely eliminated.
Oh, they got the E-bomb.
Okay, well
Means
then
eliminated.
this game means
I thought that
absolutely
meant,
nothing.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
chance.
Two 2.5-point spread. Give me the Raiders.
Yeah.
Give me the Raiders. No,
Hey, honestly, the Raiders are still playing hard. Like,
Yeah,
what's his name? Pierce.
Anthony Pierce.
Is it Anthony?
Antonio.
Antonio Pierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing for his job. I think he wins this game. He gets the job next year.
I think so too. Max Crosby's an absolute fucking animal. That
Dude.
dude goes insane
I
every
love
play.
Max Crosby.
Watching him live, first of all, the dude is like 6'7", 6'8", an absolute monster, and he just bullies tackles
and he's
for a living.
ripping blunts after the game.
And he's not. He's sober. And
Stogies.
he's calling fucking Gardner Minshew a little ass boy on
That
the
video,
way back.
I saw that today. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
oh my god! And the thing is like Gardner's completing passes.
Yeah.
and he's still doing it. Like
Like throwing a 50-yard dime to Alec Pierce. He's like, little ass boy. Fuck you,
That's
dude.
hard.
Like, so yeah, I like what the Raiders are doing. Aiden O'Connell, he didn't look super great last week, but
he's not looked great the last couple weeks, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't.
Devontae's still got 2 tugs and put up some good numbers.
Yeah.
So I like what the Raiders are doing.
Yeah, and the Broncos seem like, I mean, Sean Payton, he's a good head coach. I still think he's a good head coach, but he's mishandled this year tremendously. Their defense has kind of kept them in games earlier this year, but they haven't recently. So I like the Raiders. Brenton?
Give me the Raiders just because the Broncos are
The
absolute
rain, right?
absolute
Rain.
dumpster
Guys,
fire.
we've been team riding a lot this week.
Oh,
This
yeah.
makes me nervous. We've team rided 4 or 5 games.
Well, this is a lot of. I mean, a lot of these teams don't have a lot to play for.
To be honest, whenever it actually comes down to put my money on most of these games, I'm gonna stay away because, like,
yeah, I like
I'm
this
not
game.
putting
I'm
my
not.
money
I'm
on
not really
fucking-
gonna bet. I might bet on this game. Actually, I might actually take the Raiders minus 2.5 because I feel like they just have more to play for than the Broncos.
They play for pride.
well, like
Yeah.
Giants and whoever the fuck they're playing.
Eagles?
No thanks. I'm not betting on that.
Oh, I'm 100% bet on the Giants. I'm hoping this gets out to 6.5. It may. It may.
Sure.
And I'm taking the Giants.
I'm not 10.5.
All right, on to another game that has no meaning behind it. Kansas City Chiefs.
We're still at 425.
Yes, we are. We have one more 425 game. Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Kansas City Chiefs benching everybody. They cannot improve their spot. They're 3.5 point dogs over under 35.
Where's it at?
It is at Los Angeles.
Chargers still got Easton Stick going?
Yep.
Give me Chargers.
Stick. Give me the stick, man.
Give me the Chargers. This is
The
Chiefs
are
are
not gonna
Chiefs
play
are
well.
locked into what? The 3 seed?
4.
yeah, the 3.
Four.
3 seed.
Oh, they're the
Browns.
4.
No, what's the number?
Am I retarded? Oh yeah.
3.
Sorry, that's overall record. Not
Yeah.
bad. 3 seed.
All right. Anything else?
Actually, are they sitting at 10?
The Chiefs? No, they're 9.
Chiefs and 10.
Oh, they're
10
10. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
I mean, do they have the tiebreaker with the Jags?
I don't know if there's a chance for the
Yes.
AFC South winner to become a 3 seed if the Chiefs lose.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but that would be interesting.
And does Miami then hold?
The Miami would be 2 seed.
Or
Wait, who won between Miami and?
Doesn't
Chiefs.
matter. Miami has a better record.
the Chiefs.
Well, yeah, but if the Miami loses,
But if Miami loses, they don't win the division.
And the Bills would be 2 seed.
at 11 and
Yeah. Good.
6,
Yeah.
and then the Bills beat the
2
Chiefs.
seeds. What?
Because
Oh, first round?
if KC got to 11 wins,
If KC gets to
The
11,
Bills have the head-to-head.
that's okay. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right. Are we ready for an actual very meaningful game?
Yeah, you're right.
Best game of the week.
Did we all make picks on the Chiefs game?
We all took the Chargers.
Oh,
I'm not betting on that one though. That's a
Yeah.
absolute stay away.
Yeah.
I'm not betting on
What's the total on that game?
35.
Are you fucking kidding me?
35, bro.
I don't care. It's so dumb.
That's awesome.
All right.
I thought it was going to be at least 42 or something.
Yeah. On to a
Who's
very
the quarterback
mean-
for the Chiefs?
Chase Daniels?
No shot. It's
Chase
still him.
body
Is
bag
he still in
Daniels?
the fucking league?
I think he is.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Stay away from that game. On to possibly the game of the week, depending on
Game of the week.
what happens in the earlier slates.
Game of the week.
So, in this next game, if the Jags win, and then the winner of the Colts-Texans game, and then if the Steelers win, the Bills could be eliminated if they lose on Sunday Night Football.
No, it's Blaine Gabbert.
Okay,
For the
yeah.
Chiefs.
I didn't think it was Chase.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I knew Chase Daniels was there at one point, but it's Blaine Gabbert. Okay. Anyway, huge playoff implications in this game. Buffalo Bills, as you said, could get the 2 seed, or they could be eliminated depending on what goes on earlier in the day and on Saturday. Buffalo Bills are currently 2.5 point favorites. Over under 48.5. The game is in Miami. This is going to be electric.
No doubt.
And before I, well, actually, the spread's 3.5. Is that what you said?
2.5.
2.5 now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, yeah. I'm hammering the fucking Dolphins. Absolutely hammering. It's in Miami or in
It's in
Buffalo?
Miami.
Yeah, give me the fucking Dolphins. I'm sure everybody's going for them. They're going to have to because
I'm
I'm sure they
saying
would
so.
love the 2 seed.
Mm.
I would assume that everybody's going for
Oh,
them.
this one doesn't have the stats on it.
Bradley Chubb did just get season-ending ACL.
That's big. They're missing both their edge rushers.
But I still like Miami at 2.5. My favorite types of bets, especially in this week, are the like parlays of like Steelers money line, Colts money line, Jags money line, and then Dolphins money line for the Bills to be eliminated. and like do different scenarios of which teams can get eliminated
Yeah.
in different paths and stuff, and that's how I piece some parlays together. I mean, you can get some pretty good odds on some of those
Oh
games.
yeah,
and,
sure.
I mean,
Well, the thing about this week is there's only one huge spread, and it's the Cowboys.
Commanders.
That's it. I mean, you got tons of money line potential here. Bradford.
Yeah, and that could be a like take the Lions money line, take the Commanders money line, Lions get the 2 seed.
Yeah.
Given
That'd
the
be
way that the Bills have played recently, and given the way that the Dolphins looked last week and the week before, they haven't played very
They
well.
haven't played good, but they've been banged up a little bit.
Give me the Bills -2.5.
Have you guys been watching Hard Knocks? I know I bring this up.
I've
all
seen
the time.
clips. I haven't watched it
No,
though.
Mike McDaniel's the
I
best
love
fucking coach
Mike
of all
McDaniels.
time.
I love Mike McDaniels, but I think he's a great coach. How are you playing Bradley Chubb that late in the game, down 30?
I mean,
That's I know. In hindsight, you can't like,
yeah. Like,
but
nobody would have
he-
thought that.
Tyler Huntley was in the game with the Ravens. That's you gotta pull your guys, especially because Bradley Chubb has an injury history. Like he's one of your veterans. You already lost Jalen Phillips. Like I don't like. That's one of those things where I would just rip Mike McCarthy or Dennis Allen for that. I gotta do the same thing to Mike McDaniels. You gotta pull those guys.
I still love
You're down 30. You know next week is a playoff game. Like, not playoff because you're locked in, but, you know, you're playing for the division next week. Just
Yeah.
pull your guys.
You're playing for a
Keep 'em-
home game.
Keep them healthy.
When did it happen? When did
Like, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's tough.
Yeah. Like, you're down 30 with 3 minutes left to go. Tyler Huntley just scored. Pull your guys.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's a bad.
I mean,
it was just-
hindsight, obviously.
Oh no, I know hindsight, but like, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, we can say that now, but
If he didn't get hurt,
if
we're
he
not
didn't
talking
get
about
hurt,
it.
nobody talks about it. But it's one of those things that if Mike McCarthy did that, media would be like, Mike McCarthy needs fired. Like, yeah. So anyway, all right, give me the Buffalo Bills. They've been playing.
Man, I fucking hate the Bills.
No, I love the Bills. I love Josh Allen.
Honestly, for Colts' sake, like say the Jags end up winning the division and the Colts are the 7th seed and have to play
You'd
the
rather
2
play
seed,
Buffalo?
I would rather play Buffalo, but if we don't lock up the division, fucking
Yeah.
let's go.
Give me Buffalo. Josh Allen, all he does is score touchdowns. He's got 42 touchdowns on the years. You know he's the only quarterback in his first 4 seasons to put up 40 excluding his rookie year.
I didn't know we were gonna have a Josh Allen baiting session right
Yeah.
now.
I'm doing it because the rest of the media, all they do is talk about how he's a terrible
Stand up
quarterback.
for your boy.
I have to because nobody else will. You guys are over here
It's okay.
talking about how he's just terrible quarterback.
It's
Like,
terrible.
All he
12
does,
people are gonna see this, so it
I
doesn't
know,
even
all he
matter.
does is get the Bills to 10 wins. All he does is
Yeah.
score 40 touchdowns a year.
Yeah, all he does is throw 55 interceptions a year too, so it's crazy.
You know he only has 2 more interceptions than Patrick Mahomes this year, and Patrick Mahomes has half the touchdowns he does.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes is also playing like shit. So what's your point?
Half the touchdowns Patrick Mahomes has.
They're both playing like shit.
No, they're. How can you? You're just doing this at your ad. Oh, I hate when you do that. I hate when you do that.
Okay.
Give me Josh Allen over rushing yards. Give me Josh Allen anytime touchdown. Give me the under in this game. I think both teams are going to be rushing the ball the entire time. The clock's going to be moving. The Dolphins defense has been playing a lot better. The Bills defense is playing a lot better. Sean McDermott also has Tua's number.
Sean McDermott also has what?
Tua's number. I think Tua's going to struggle a little bit in this game. And Jalen Waddle's hurt. Tyreek Hill had to miss practice yesterday because his house burnt down.
Yeah.
His kid was playing with a cigarette lighter.
Yeah, I think that gives him a little extra motivation.
Tyreek?
Yeah.
How does it motivate him?
House just burned down?
Well,
He got to go get a new house.
so I saw somebody. It was a,
Oh, give me the over. He's going 100
Who?
plus. Tyreek.
94.5.
yeah, I don't hate that with it.
He's going
Yeah.
for the record.
No,
he might get 200 yards this game.
He needs 200 to get it.
I think he needs a little over 200.
Yeah,
He's going to get 3.
that'll be tough. But
Actually, I think he needs maybe like 200-ish to get the record, and like 250 to get 2,000.
yeah. So I saw somebody
250 plus.
tweeted earlier, the Sean McDermott, 9/11 story about
Yeah.
somebody tweeted a picture of Tyreek's house burning down, and somebody said Sean McDermott's gone too far this time. So very funny there. But Tyreek, glad your family's okay. Got to say that. Don't
Was
let
he
your
smoking a cig?
his kid.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I wonder what he's gonna do to his kid for that one.
That kid in the Middle East that just runs through like 40 cigarettes
Yeah.
a day. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Little fucking chubby, like 9-year-old.
I am curious how your kid gets a hold of a cigarette lighter. Like,
I don't know.
I mean, lighting blunts every now and then. You forget where you set it down. And
yeah.
shit
This is
happens.
gonna be such a fun game though. I'm so excited.
Especially if Buffalo gets eliminated.
Yeah.
This will be an all-time
Yeah.
game.
Oh.
Crazy.
And the thing, the problem is I can see the memes now of Josh Allen sitting on the bench like this, like the scoreboard at the bottom, OT, lost by 6 points. He's just sitting over there,
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
and
It's
then,
going to overtime. It's
And
going
then-
It might go to over.
and then
Overtime,
everybody on Monday.
First.
It's not a bad
Oh.
bet.
Everybody
To go
on
to
Monday is
overtime.
going to be like, Josh Allen just can't get it done. And I'm going to have to cry because all I've been doing is preaching how good Josh Allen is. And then you guys are going to come here next week. Oh, look how dumb you are, Elliot. And I'm going to cry.
That was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, the Bears are going to lose. Josh Allen's going to lose. I won't
Colts
be here.
are gonna win.
I won't be here next week.
We'll get a fill in.
I'm going to call in sick.
We'll get somebody who hates Josh Allen.
Yeah.
We'll bring your dead corpse in for the Pontiacs.
I gotta have a more positive attitude. I can't believe I just did that to myself.
All right.
All right,
Let's wrap
boys.
this sumbitch up. Since I don't think we'll be here for the national championship,
Oh yeah, well it's Monday, so
college football was absolutely
Oh, man.
electric.
Great two
Anybody
games.
that says that FSU should have been in over Alabama
don't
is
start this.
an absolute fucking moron.
Don't start
FSU
this.
got the shit kicked out of them by Georgia. They would have got the shit even more kicked out of them by Michigan. Michigan is a wagon. Alabama did look very good. I lost quite a bit of money.
Alabama looked awful. What are you talking about? Alabama looked good.
I mean, Alabama had a chance to win the game all game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither team looked good.
They're playing. It's two good teams going at each other.
I mean, that
It was
great.
all special team mistakes.
It was great defense.
It was low snaps. It was
That was very sloppy by Michigan on their special teams. They got to get that.
it was
figured
sloppy on special teams. It was sloppy on offense the entire time.
out. Washington. I put a win it all back bet on Washington. Won it all back, baby. Plus 170. Washington, never a doubt. They looked great against Texas.
I was thinking Michigan was going to win it all. I cannot bet against Washington right now. They are electric.
I thought the spread's at 4.5. I believe
Yeah.
it touched 5.5 there for a minute. I honestly thought we were gonna get more, considering that the Oregon game was like 9.5 or 10.
Yeah.
Like I figured that Michigan would probably be laying at least a touchdown.
Washington's 5-0 this season as underdogs.
So, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've been underdogs that many times is absolutely
It's crazy.
fucking insane.
And they're underdogs again.
They were underdogs to Oregon State, which is fucking atrocious. Yeah, 4.5 for Washington. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna fucking take the money line too. The
Yeah.
only thing that does scare me is Michigan's secondary is way fucking better than Texas' secondary. Texas D line is very good, but Washington's O line is one of the best in the
I
country.
don't
also.
care how good your secondary is. When Michael Penix can put it in a bread basket
Oh, I mean,
every
the dude
single
is
time.
fucking. The fact that he didn't win the Heisman is.
I'm just sad the game was so
horrible.
late because I fell asleep at halftime.
Jaden Daniels, I understand the dude looked good. Win fucking a double-digit amount of game. Like, Michael Penix is fucking 14-0, 13-0, 14-0.
the
like,
different no,
and
it
he's
was not the
thrown for
offense's
400 in a
fault.
college football playoff. Like,
No, Matt, you're telling me LSU's defense is the sole reason they lost every
I
game?
don't care. You shouldn't be able to win a Heisman if you're not like
Their
at least a top
offense put
10.
up 40 to 50 points a game. Their
don't
defense
care.
let up 60 points a game.
So you're telling me if Caleb Williams put up those type of numbers and USC was still like 8 and whatever, that you would like to see Caleb Williams win the Heisman?
Except Caleb Williams, whenever he stepped up in competition, did not look that good.
Okay.
In the Notre Dame game, Jaden Daniels looked good all year long.
Michael.
Michael Penix should have been the Heisman.
I agree. Michael Penix had the second best case, But I think Jaden Daniels put up such astronomical numbers that if their defense was even average,
Well, then why don't you go marry him?
I just wish they would take the win-loss record into consideration whenever choosing a Heisman.
I don't agree.
I
No, because it's about individual excellence
I think a little bit
and not team
factors
excellence.
in.
Because Jaden Daniels Michael Penix had 2 top receivers that he was thrown to. Jaden Daniels did have 1 receiver, but Washington's defense won them the last couple games of the season because Michael Penix did not put up amazing numbers there against
you're right.
Oregon
He
State.
probably would have thrown.
That's what I'm saying. Is if he did finish out the year those last couple games with excellent numbers, he probably would have
Yeah.
won. But Jaden Daniels put up great numbers the entire season.
And Jaden went off that
Yes.
one game, 2 rushes.
6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So I mean, he earned it there at the end because his defense was not.
Recency bias got him the Heisman, probably.
No, he played great all year. What are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take Washington, and I'll take that Romeo Dunze anytime touchdown.
That's gonna be like
fucking love
It's gonna
that.
be minus 300.
I'm hoping he enters for the draft because
He is.
if the Colts are sitting there late in the
Who's
first
that? Is that
round,
Michigan?
Washington
He's
wide
projected
receiver.
a top
Washington
10 pick
Washington.
right now.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. He's wide receiver number 2. Some are even
You
saying
never know though. By the time draft time comes,
No, I
with all
agree,
these fucking
as of right now, he's sitting like top 10 in mock drafts, number 2 behind Marvin Harrison, and I don't think there's really a chance he passes Marvin Harrison.
No.
But if he balls out in the national championship,
What would be sick
and then
is
at the combine, if he puts up better numbers than Marvin Harrison, it
if
could be a discussion.
if Colts sold out to get Marvin Harrison Jr., that would be absolutely right. Put him in the old 88.
Oh,
That
Just
would be,
like pop.
that would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't think
Him
the
and
Colts are
Michael
going to do
Pittman
that.
Jr. would be electric.
Yeah, I want him on the Bears. Baby.
Honestly, anywhere he goes, I just want him to have like a number 1 with him. Like obviously, Michael Pittman's our number 1, pretty set.
Yeah.
Like I want him. He needs to be like Harrison was technically like the number 1 receiver, but he was always like
Reggie
he wasn't
Wayne.
the number
He was the
1.
1A.
Yeah.
So Reggie Wayne's 1B.
He wasn't always the first look in every right. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
wasn't the number 1.
And he also
on the
had
play.
Dallas Clark there. Oh, reliving that 2006 Colts team.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, absolutely.
womp, womp. Remember what happened that year, bud?
They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, against the old Bears.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I was only 7 at the time, so I wasn't really like a dedicated fan.
Oh, you didn't like the Bears. You little bandwagon Bears fan.
Bandwagon.
That bandwagon is beat up.
You
Yeah.
had one year
No.
with Jay Cutler, and you decided to sell your whole soul to him.
I was 7 years old, and my mom, who's a big Colts fan, was cheering on the Colts. You realize if I would have said, I think the Bears are pretty cool, she would have just punched me right there
She
at the
should've.
Super Bowl party.
Should have knocked it out of you.
Yeah,
as
she
soon
should.
as you came out of the womb, she should have
I
took
mean-
a shovel and put it upside your head.
I was shy for
That's
that.
a great way to end the
What,
pod right
what
there.
time does the national championship start?
8 o'clock. I think.
Oh my
actually, I
gosh.
think it's 7:30. I think.
Oh,
it's
good.
They
It's
better
just
have a
like Monday
long
Night Football.
halftime show.
Oh, they will. And it says 7:30, but it won't start till 8 o'clock. I bet. Every time they do the national anthem lasts 15 fucking minutes. They have to bring both bands out to play some bullshit.
This is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna have to stay up late on Sunday night and Monday night. Normally I go to bed at halftime.
Well, it doesn't matter because whenever Bears lose, you're gonna put a bullet in your head. So. You'll
No,
be asleep
no.
for both of them.
No.
Who cares?
Josh Allen could still save me. If Josh Allen wins and gets a 2 seed,
Well, the Bears played before, so.
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if the Bears lose, I'm gonna cry. But if Josh Allen comes out and wins that game, I'll be fine. At least one of my takes was right.
But if they both lose, bullet in the skull. Shake on it.
Olivia, come stop me! All right, she's gonna put the bullet on
Let's
my
wrap
head
this
for
bitch
me.
up.
Yeah.
Jesus
All right. Thank you for watching, viewers. We will be back next week to break down
Playoffs.
Hell yeah.
Super Wild Card Weekend.
Hell yeah. Very loud.
Playoffs? We
This
talking
one-
about playoffs?
This one was long. This one was for us.
Oh,
Sorry
yes.
about it.
Ooh.
That was
All
a fun
right.
pod.
Thank you for watching. Please
Later.
like, comment, and subscribe if you like the comment.
We should start saying that at the beginning of the video, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Because by the time we get here, nobody's fucking watching.
Yeah.
That's true. Everybody's clicked off by now. All right. Bye. Whoever's not watching.
Betcha Brewskis, what
Betcha
a
Brewskis.